What's up, brother? Welcome.
How you doing, man? Thank you.
Getting ready for the day. This is we did the food distribution today. And,
I saw that. I came by here at 3 o'clock. You were feeding the community, right?
Sure, we do that every Wednesday and every Saturday out of this facility. We do Mondays for citizens in Hidalgo, Tuesdays and Thursdays in Hidalgo also. So we have designated days for certain people in Hidalgo based on the alphabet of their the beginning letter of their last name, because it's overwhelming over there. And here we do Wednesdays at 3, Saturdays at 8 a.m.
Tell me a little bit about Redemption Boxing, man. It's not just a boxing gym, is it?
Redemption
People
Boxing
actually
has
also come here to church and worship as well, right?
We've evolved into more than just a gym. We've become an outreach program. We're part of the Pharr Mental Health Unit, where we work together with the Pharr Police Department. What it is that if they have a client or a person that might benefit from our program, they refer them to us. So we have a form that they'll fill out. The officer will come over, we'll sit down and we'll talk about the individual, whether he's an adult or minor. And what we do is we go over the diagnosis, whether he has anxiety, whether he has depression, whether he does well or he or she does well in a group environment or needs more one-on-one training. It just depends. And then from there we decide what's best to help out that individual. Yeah. But being a veteran, I'm big on mental health.
You also have church services sometimes here, right?
On Wednesdays, every Wednesday, Pastor Mike Caballero comes in at 6, which is today. And in this same room, it goes from a food pantry to Bible study.
Yeah.
So he comes and he gives a Bible study to the kids. And that program started off as a volunteer-based, meaning we don't force the kids to come in. But when we started, only 2 kids would come. Now, only 2 don't come. So it's evolved into,
yeah.
That's one of the programs that we're most proud of.
Yeah. So you guys are doing a lot more than just boxing here, man. You're helping the community.
A lot more. Because it takes a lot of work. Just the cleaning alone on a daily basis is a lot, because since there's a lot of sweat and there's a lot of fluids that the kids, release, that we don't want to get anyone sick.
Yeah.
So right off the back, we sanitize and we clean. That's a priority.
Do you follow boxing at all, boss?
Yeah.
You follow it pretty good?
I'm a pro.
Yeah, I mean, but like a lot of pros I talk to, they don't follow the game, you know what I mean? Because they're so focused on their own. And I'll ask them, hey, we got Haney, Ryan. They're like, man, I really don't follow any. I'm like, what?
Haney for sure.
Who do you got, man? Haney or Ryan? Haney for sure?
Haney for sure.
Yeah?
But Ryan's fast, but I don't think he could cut the ring off on. I don't think he could cut the ring off on Haney. So,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Now, do you want Canelo versus Benavides, or would you like Canelo versus Crawford? Which one do you think is a better, exciting fight? I personally want Canelo Crawford.
I don't think he'll take any of those.
You don't think so?
Nah.
What do you think's gonna happen?
He's gonna fight Charlo, and then Mujia. He don't need to fight them. He don't need to fight them.
Okay. Yo, he doesn't need to do anything, right? He's the king.
Yeah. He's gonna fight Charlo and he's gonna fight Mujia.
Yeah.
Those other guys, Crawford he would qualify for one of those candidates, and he would give him a payday, but Canelo would beat him.
Team Zoo and Thurman. Keith Thurman. Zoo.
Thurman's just for a paycheck. He's a good, he knows how to sell a fight. I like Thurman. I like his personality. He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I feel like he's a baller boxer, so I kind of like.
Yeah.
I like that it shows that he comes from the street type of thing. You know what I mean?
Same night, man. Same night. We got Rolly and Pitbull.
I got Rode, bro.
You got Rolly over Pitbull? Did you see the press conference?
Yeah, he's too strong. I think Broly's too strong, bro.
See how big Pitbull looked, man? He looked like 200 pounds, man.
Yeah. Pitbull, I mean,
Now these
he did
both.
what he could versus Crew versus Tank, but it's over for him already. Like, they didn't want to give him a chance, and that's the only match he was looking for, so he let go, man. I mean,
Is Haney the king at 140?
I don't know if he'll fight. If Tank were to fight him, I would put a rehydration clause on Haney, but I don't think that's gonna happen. He's just too big for.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, because Haney's known to be a weight bully, right?
Yeah,
Like he's still shooting, he's still not at his right weight, right? I think 147.
Yeah.
Now you got, I mean, I honestly think Haney beats Boots Ennis. If he goes up to 147, does he beat Boots Ennis?
I don't think so.
Man, Haney's a bad
I
motherfucker.
don't think so.
And he fought in Mexico, Wayne, at 17.
Everybody does.
Yeah.
At 16. And I'm at 16 years old.
So you got Boots Ennis handling him?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
How about a Crawford Ennis?
Crawford.
Crawford.
Yeah. For sure also. He's like, Boots is like a mini Crawford though.
Spence is still trying.
I think he's out already.
Spence is still trying to court everything, man. Do you think that's ever gonna happen, that rematch?
I think he's retired now.
Yeah. Who's Inoue? What are your thoughts on Inoue from Japan?
Pound for pound behind Crawford.
Pound for pound?
Behind Crawford.
Behind Crawford.
Yeah.
Now, we know Canelo's probably not gonna fight Crawford. And I think they're the two baddest on the planet besides Inoue. If they did, Crawford, Canelo, if they did. You got Canelo over him?
Yeah, definitely.
Easy or hard?
A little bit tricky, but he knows how to cut off the ring. So
Right.
Crawford ain't going nowhere. And after like round 8, I can see Canelo dominating.
Do you follow?
Especially if he's training in elevation.
Do you follow Pro Box TV?
Yeah, they're always even
Did you?
matchups, Pro Box.
We have a friend of PYP Boxing, Putazos y Pendejadas, good friend of the show. We always have him on. Ramon Dinamita Cárdenas from San
Yeah, he
Antonio.
was on there.
Did you see that?
I didn't see it, but I know he did a good job. And
Did a hell of a job. Yeah.
And those fights are always 50-50. Pro Box, it's always 50-50.
He
There's
kicked
no
the
A
hell out
side.
of that guy.
There's no A side, no B side. So
Well, check this
Pro
out.
Box is a really good promotion to get started
Yeah.
before you go to like Golden Boy or Top Rank
Yeah.
or whoever.
Well, I interviewed Ramon Dinamita Cárdenas and his trainer, Joel Diaz.
Yeah.
They said that was a title eliminator. So Ramon Dinamita Cárdenas is a mandatory now for Inoue.
I don't think he'd take it yet, but unless he activates his mandatory.
They're definitely going to activate it. I did talk to them right after the fight. Yeah, I know. I talked to them right after the fight. They're definitely going to do it. They don't know
I don't know if
if
he's bigger than him or not. I think he is.
they're 126, both of them.
Oh, but like,
Oh, height? Wow. I don't know. I think maybe Inoue might have him on height because Ramon is really short. Actually, both of his last knockouts.
I haven't seen.
I've
his
been against
fights
taller
yet,
guys.
But
He's
I know I always see him like he's working hard and stuff. I haven't personally seen his fights, but
Yeah.
I know that he's one of the best in San Antonio. Also.
What do you
And San Antonio's growing. Like they have a lot of everybody.
Yeah.
Honestly. They got a lot of people from Texas in San Antonio.
Those lower weight classes where Dinamita is 118, 115, Bam, 108, 112. Japan and Mexico, they pretty much like dominate those
Yeah, those weight
divisions.
classes, yeah.
Do you think Bam has what it takes to dominate it and take it over?
For sure.
Right.
Also, Bam, for sure. You
Yeah.
could definitely take out all of those guys at those lower weight classes.
So you think Bam can take? Inoue?
I think Inoue's already too big for him now, so I don't think that'll ever
That's
happen.
never gonna happen, right?
Nah,
What about Junto Nakatani?
Which one's that one?
Junto Nakatani is at 115. But let me talk to you about this. Look, Robert Garcia came down to Brownsville. We had a long conversation. I have it on the channel. He said Bam is not looking for Inoue.
Nah.
Bam is looking for, and they're not going to stop pursuing him this year. They're looking for Francisco Gallito Estrada. Can Bam beat
Yeah.
Gallito Estrada?
Yeah.
Legend.
He's done though.
You think so?
Yeah.
You predict a knockout there?
Yeah. Like
Everything,
round.
everything Robert told me, it's gonna happen at the end of this year. Also,
It's got timing.
one more.
He knows what he got to do.
One last one, man. This is the last one. Virgil Ortiz. I just covered his fight in Vegas. The plan, even though he was calling out Tim Tszyu,
Anybody in his way.
okay, the plan is to fight in December, him and Tim Tszyu. Both of them are gonna get another fight in and then meet. What do you think of Tim Tszyu, Virgil?
I don't know. I think that's a split decision for one of. You know what? I don't know. their styles are similar, so I don't know how that's gonna work. Either they both slow down during the fight and it goes to decision.
That's a good one though.
Or it's gonna be an early stoppage. If it's not an early stoppage, both of them slow down and goes to decision. Because I mean they're both savages, bro.
Yeah.
But I gotta hope Virgil, of course.
Yeah. Well, introduce yourself, man. What's your name?
Alexis Valderas, Alexis El Bam Bam Valderas.
Where are you from? You're from Pharr?
I'm from San Juan.
All right, I'm from San Juan.
Yeah, barely turned pro, probably a year and 8 months ago.
What's the record?
10-3-1.
10-3-1.
Yeah, I
Damn.
had a little bit bad management.
Well, that's a lot of fights in 2 years.
Yeah, in a year and 8 months, that's a lot of fights, honestly.
That is a lot of fights.
And I barely started boxing, so I just got out of prison, bro. So
yeah.
And that's what I wanted to do, and I feel like I'm in the right place.
We can all make it back from behind bars in the system. Hey, bro.
Beterbiev started his pro career at 28, 29. Look where.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think he's gonna stop people. Honestly,
Yeah.
he's gonna stop him.
I don't really like European fighters. I'll watch that one, but a lot of big hardcore boxing fans like yourself are excited for that one.
I think Beterbiev takes him, bro.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think so too. After Beterbiev's last fight,
and then whoever wins from there got to fight Benavidez. Benavidez is not gonna get the fight with Canelo.
I think you're right because Beterbiev's last performance, God damn, he looks super good, and Bivol's have been pretty inactive.
Benavidez better hope Bivol wins so he can fight Bivol instead.
Yeah.
Of Beterbiev.
Yeah.
But I think Benavidez is gonna move up from 68 to 75. So that's why I feel like Canelo's also not pursuing that. Benavidez is way too big for 168. I don't know how much longer he'll last there, but I think that's what Canelo's waiting for too.
Yeah.
So he could just that
March
advantage.
Yeah, March 1st, the WBC is gonna make him the mandatory.
Yeah, by that time he's not gonna make weight though.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate you, boss. I appreciate you. Give us a follow, man. PYP Boxing.
Yes, sir.
On YouTube. My hometown, Pharr, Texas, city of Palma, in the 956 area, Rio Grande Valley, Texas. In the heart of the city is Redemption Boxing Gym, Outreach Community Center, church for the kids, co-boxers, food pantry for the needy, school, more importantly, a teacher life. Redemption Boxing.